Hello people, it is May the 9th. Yesterday they sprayed like mad. I mean, it was just everywhere. You couldn't even see it above the low cast clouds. You couldn't see it. You really couldn't see it. Yeah, I'm seeing some strange shapes in the skies today. It's just weird. Anyway, well, I see it every day. Last night, the weather was so bad that I really felt for the birds, the animals. It was windy, it was horrible, it was raining, it was cold. What the fuck's that? Right, it's my video. And I don't know how these birds are coping. I really don't know how they're coping. It's not like this is the worst, one bad summer we've had. They have taken our summer, our spring, for the 28th year. I'm 48. If you can remember what the weather was like before you were, before 28 years ago, if you can remember that, then you know exactly what I'm on about. Exactly what I'm on about. Okay, so we're going to have a quick chemtrail spotting thing. Let me see now. Right, chemtrail behind this cloud. This is normal cloud. Okay, these are chemtrails in between. See, this is the thing that really frightens me. They've been doing this for 28 years now, spraying chemtrails. So if you're 28 years old, you don't know no different. This is normal. Right? The weather we've been having for the past 28 years to you is normal if you're 28 years old. This is their plan. This is what they've done, okay? Right? Now, I was about, 27 years ago, I was 21, okay? And that's when I remember, okay? That's when I remember all of this happening. Got that right, haven't I? 21. Anyway, I'm just around about 21. I remember that the weather changed. All of a sudden, they started blaming it on the carbon footprint, and lo and behold, everybody thinks, if you're around about 27, 28, that this is normal. And I'm telling you, it is frightening me to death. Because in a way, they've managed to consecutively get away with doing this, for nearly 3 decades. Nearly 3 decades. Can you see? All this aerosols, all this weird squiggly stuff, that's aerosols, that's chemtrails. Chemtrails, that's a chemtrail. Behind this cloud, that's a chemtrail. They're not, it's just ridiculous, right? You can see the fabric in the cloud here. You can see this is normal cloud. Right, and right above it is a chemtrail. That is a chemtrail. As a matter of fact, the whole thing is a chemtrail. I mean, they are really, really, really trying hard to, mix it in and make it look like it's normal. And I'm telling you, folks, right, that can you see that big blob, this big blobby cloud here? That is one big chemtrail. They're getting good. They are getting good. I have to give it to them. But they're getting good. Which is bad news for us people, because these people are evil, right? I've just put a video on my site, okay? Chemtrails, Alzheimer's and dementia, right? You need to see it. You need to watch it. Because I'm telling you, we've been breathing in these particles for nearly 20 years now. They've been putting adverts on telly for early Alzheimer's and set, independent scientist doctor who talks on my video. You see, that's a chemtrail cloud. They've managed. I don't know how they're doing it, but that is, talk about fooling the people. My God. I'd like to think that that's a normal cloud. I hope so. But anyway, yes, this independent scientist says if they keep spraying the world with this amount of aluminium oxide, barium oxide, strontium, if they keep microwaving everything and doing this, okay, one of the side effects in young people is heart disease. The worst killer around the world is in young people, guess what? Heart disease. And also, all the young people now that have been breathing this in for the past 18, 19, 20 years, right? It's going to give you an early onset of Alzheimer's and dementia by the time you're 50. Okay? By the time you're 50. That's what this scientist is saying. That's what they're saying. Your brain cannot put up with the bombardment of aluminium oxide and barium oxide sulfates. They can't. It's too much. And it's been rained on you for the past 18 to 20 years, plus the microwaving, you know. What happens when you put aluminium in a microwave? It sparks to buggery, doesn't it? It sparks out, it burns out, okay? And we've been breathing in nano-sized particles of it, right? Now, what happens if you aim a microwave at you, or something full of aluminium particles? What happens? You got little nano explosions going off everywhere in your body, in your head, in your legs. Chemtrail. And they're see this along here, all this line here in the background, that's chemtrails. That's chemtrails. I can clearly see it now. This cloud